Na
Back.
video.
Hello everyone, this is our MN692 capstone project. Our project title is IoT sensors to MUVE, and the participants are Venkata Ravi, Ramesh, Zeel, Ajay and Shishir. Our client is Dick Hatford and the company name is Alripe. Our project supervisor name is Dr. Sadia Aziz. Project overview is basically the project aim is to capture the physical data. Here we are using the IoT sensors, and it can be created in the MUV as a multi-user virtual environment. It is used for to create the digital space, and it is very helpful for the food growers, and which is we can share and experience in the real world environment. In this project, we are also using the IoT data, which is used use the measurement as the length, breadth, and height of the particular object, and we can share into the Unity software, which is used for to create 2D and 3D format of the object, and that data also sent to the MUVE. For that, we are using the Pygame software. And for the database, we are using the MS Excel database to store the virtual data. The next slide will be present by the Ajay, and this is the project design.
Hi everyone. This is about the project design, how we design the project. First, food project. We are capturing the like we are taking a tomato and we are putting in a ultra sense. We are capturing the census data. With that, we are moving to the ThinkSpeak. So, from here via ESP32 to ThinkSpeak. So all the data are going to be displayed in the field charts, and it's going to store in a database, and then we're going to go you to Unity, and then to multi-user virtual environment. In this design, the main thing is that we are storing all the data. We are using IoT platform, that we are taking any of the object length, breadth, and height, and we are storing into IoT, and then we are moving into the Unity and then multi-user virtual environment. This will be easy for the all the farmers or any other agriculture agricultures. They can see how the growing all the fields, all that. So this was we are doing about the project design, and next our friend Ramesh will start the implementation process.
Thank you, Ajay. Next is the implementation part. This is the first part of the implementation, which is done by the Ramesh.
Yeah, hello everyone. Miss Ramesh. So here are the devices which are showing in the video. So this is without an object in a box. So the values we are going to see. So here you can see the zeros values without an object. So with the object, here I'm measuring the object. So its length and breadth. So this output we can see in this ThinkSpeak software, length, breadth, and height. So this is directly transferred to the ThinkSpeak. In the format of graph. So this is the ThinkSpeak software. So which is transferred directly. So we can see the length, breadth, and height of the object. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramesh. The next part will be the Unity part, which we are using the data which capture from the ultrasonic sensors and which is explained by the Shishir.
Hey, no portal. Let me share my screen first. So this is the Unity. As you see that Ramesh said, we are using like four objects here as a sample. So one is cauliflower. This is the cauliflower, and one is apple, and one is tomato, and one is the bottle. So on the video, you see that Ramesh was sensing the cauliflower data. So how we're gonna do is that the data is Ramesh sent. It goes to ThinkSpeak, and from there I get the API key like this. I copy this API key from here and I put it on my Unity software in a C# format. If data handler, also how the data is imported to Unity. So here we get a request, Unity request from the Unity, from the ThinkSpeak, and this is the function to get a Unity request, web request, and this request help us to get fetch the data from the ThinkSpeak. And right now we are fetching data in every minute. So after I get the data, I split the data into lines of code. This is the code to split the data. And after splitting it, I start drawing the data and making it in a 3D format. So as you can see here, this is like a garden here, and this is a cauliflower. We can't exactly make present a cauliflower here because we may need a lot of sensors and image processing on the other side of the hardware. So now the thing only we can do now is like we can present in 3D format because we're only taking length, breadth, and height. Is what we can do by taking length, breadth, and height. So if you can see in a different form of thing, then this is how I made a cauliflower by rendering all the data, make a single object. So this is how I transfer the data from ThinkSpeak by using API key in a Unity platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Shishir. The next part will be the MUVE. In that, we are also using the same data which comes from the sensor, and with the use of Pygame, Ravi will explain that how he created the virtual garden.
Hi guys, can I share my screen? So this is the Python code I am using. So this is the Python code. So it basically I created 4 objects in Python code, which the output can be shown in as a Pygame. So this is my output. So I created 4 objects: bots, tomato, cauliflower, and apple. These are the 2 strips. One sprite can move by using arrows. Another sprite can be moved by using WASD. So these are the lengths I given for apple, tomato, cauliflower, everything. So this is I created one small sheet and I kept 4 sides of the sheets. I kept as 1, 0, 1, 1 and all. So these are the lengths I gave for apple 45, 55. If I change these values, the length of apple can increase. So I'm showing like how the sprites can move virtually in Pygame. So I took all the apple data from ThinkSpeak. So I'm showing in Pygame as virtually. So while coming to next slide, our friends will explain. Yeah.
So thank you, Ravi. The next part is the comparative analysis. We analyze with the use of this project that there is a lots of live data coming from the ultrasonic sensors, and we have to compare that data, that how the growth is how the growth is going. Secondly, here we are using the different technologies, which is like IoT sensors, MUV, and Unity, and with the use of that, we are comparing and detecting the data that how the food is growing. The other things we are using here is a pie game. In that we are using with the use of that we can create the multi-user virtual environment, and as we see in the video that there are many persons can see that objects. The next part is the innovation. This is explained by the Shishir.
Hey guys, talking about innovation and entrepreneurship, this product can be used by bigger companies for quality and quantitative outcomes. And this is, as you know, that we can be using this as a virtual viewing platform for different food growing companies as well. And as my friend told you, told that the sprites can be moved virtually between objects, which is easy for people to recognize, and this can be used for in the coming future. And yeah, this can be used as a prototype in fields as well.
The next slide is the limitation and conclusion of our project. So the limitation is that as we are using the different ultrasonic sensors, but sometimes with the as a different weather, we can't get the proper data. Other thing is that as we are using these sensors into the farm, so it must be a, internet facility over there. Then only we can capture the data, and we are planning to do that. It's used by the maximum farmers. So the conclusion is that as per the client requirement, we have to do IoT sensors to MUV. So we achieve that goal that we capture the data from the IoT sensors and send it to the multi-user virtual environment. Thanks everyone. So this is our project of IoT sensors to MUV.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.
Done.